Hello everyone, how's it going? My name is EposVox and I'm here with Diamond Champs, and we're doing the Snapshot update for the new Snapshot, and I've already forgot the version number.
Yeah, the version number is week 1232A.
There we go, that one.
And they've added quite a few stuff, as you can see here from this Squidward zombie.
Yeah.
And also there's this really cool new block. And if I place it down here, you can right click, and it's got like primary power and secondary power. And apparently if you put like your different ores inside, you can get powers. It's just really weird. They haven't really explained anything yet on the Mojang website, but anyway, that's pretty cool. Also, they've added a new kind of command block to the adventure mode. See if I go on to game mode, Epics Zeros Adventure. Then, oh wow, okay. Yeah, game mode adventure. It says your game mode has been changed, so you can now officially get into adventure mode. And this is supposed to disable the usage of TNT and stuff like that, but they've also added a command block, which means you can now like do the cameras like in Zeldacraft and stuff like that. So that's also cool. Also, an update with this block, it actually emits light. We haven't actually tried redstone or anything with it yet, but anyway, I can't wait to see what it's actually got anything to do with the game. But yeah. Also villagers. If we spawn in a villager, game mode 1. If I get myself a villager, actually I can't find any villager eggs because they changed it all. Oh my god, they've changed the whole of the interface. It's really weird.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I'm not entirely sure what I think about it. It reminds me a lot of... Have you played the Xbox version?
Yeah, the Xbox version.
Yeah, it reminds me of that a lot, but yeah, it doesn't make it too easy like the Xbox One does. You still have to do things on your own to an extent. So.
I've noticed there's a new search items bar next to the contrast,
right,
so
which is
now
extremely useful.
Yeah, it is. So if I spawn in a villager now, let me just get myself some emeralds, because villagers eat emeralds apparently.
Yes. This is the food supply.
I put 9 emeralds in and use this Eye of Ender. He will now, like, let me do that again, because he keeps on wanting me to put them in. How many times have I got to do this until he likes me?
It could just be completely random.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Do I have to hit it?
Why did you hit it?
Oh, there we go, it's changed. He's like evolving. This is actually really weird. He's like evolving, as you can see from all the curvy lines. Okay, so now I can switch. I can switch on to the next item, but if I stay on this item, this should work. Take off this Eye of Ender, and then we wait. And yeah, he's run away because he doesn't like me anymore because I have used the same. Oh dear, I have used the same thing, same trade. Now,
right.
Villagers now have their own personality, whether they like you or dislike you. Say if you hit them, they will walk away. As now they get chased by zombies, they will walk away.
That is awesome.
Yeah, so they have their own personality. They will like you if you do different trades with them, and they will dislike you if you don't. And as you can see, we've actually got a zombie with a trade here.
Yeah.
And zombies now have different items depending on the level of difficulty of the world.
That's a villager one too.
Oh yeah, Squidward. Now I don't know if you can kill him and pick it up, but there's kind of a mob meeting over here, which is really weird. And yeah, it just kind of reminds me of the Pigman, and now they're just like adding items to different mobs now, which is really cool.
Yeah. Oh,
I think that. Oh dear. I think that's basically it for the snapshot. But yeah, I'm gonna do more updates on this on my channel. I don't know whether Adam is.
I will try.
Keep it.
And actually, if you come up now, you can actually really see how much light the new blocks put off, the work in progress blocks.
Oh yeah, I
crazy.
see that. All right. Is the redstone one giving off more light than the other one?
I don't think so. Here, let me get rid of the redstone.
No.
No, that's
I
about
really
it.
don't know. I hope it does kind of give off light when they have actually put the skin on it, because then it would kind of give the influence of power, like with the light. So yeah, that's basically it for the snapshot update, guys.
Where did our zombie go?
Has he just gone?
Yeah.
Must have just. What? You put him in there at the start. I'm gonna have to watch this video through. Oh no, did you put him in this one?
What? No, that was where your villager you were trading with was. I built that around you.
Alright. Well, that's just really weird. So yeah, we're gonna end it off here, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Give this video as many thumbs up as you can if you liked it and if you want more. Also, make sure you subscribe to Adam. He's been a really big influence on my channel, and I hope to play with him in the future.
And for my guys, go check out Diamond Chap, youtube.com/DiamondChaps, I believe.
Yep.
And mine is youtube.com/eposvox.
Yep, go subscribe. And we will see you next time.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.